In this video, I'm going to show you how to add FAQ and HowTo Schema in Rank Math step by step without touching any code. Schema helps search engines better understand your content, and when it's used correctly, it can improve how your pages appear in search results and potentially increase click-through rates. If you're building a blog, a tutorial site, or any kind of instructional content, this is one of the easiest optimizations you can make. I'm Erin from my first website. Let's get into it. So what is Rank Math? Rank Math is a WordPress SEO plugin designed to make search engine optimization easier even if you're not an SEO expert. It gives you clear built-in guidance so you know exactly how to optimize your content without guessing. With Rank Math, you can control how your pages appear in search results, decide which pages should be indexed, and add structured data, also known as schema, to help search engines better understand your content. One of the biggest reasons people choose Rank Math is how much functionality it comes out of the box. It comes with modular tools you can turn on or off depending on what you actually need, so you're not overwhelmed with settings you'll never use. It also works seamlessly with both the WordPress block editor and the classic editor, and it supports a wide range of schema types, including FAQ and HowTo Schema, which is what we're going to focus on in this video. In short, Rank Math gives you powerful SEO features in a way that's visual, structured, and beginner-friendly without needing to touch code. So why use Rank Math for schema? The biggest reason is simplicity. Rank Math lets you add structured data directly inside of WordPress without writing any code or dealing with complicated markup. Everything is visual, guided, and built right into the editor. It also handles the technical side for you. Rank Math outputs clean JSON, LD behind the scenes and follows Google schema guidelines, which helps reduce errors that can prevent rich results from showing. Another advantage is flexibility. You can add schema on individual pages, customize it per post, and choose the schema type that actually matches the content, like FAQ or how-to, instead of forcing the same setup everywhere. And finally, it scales well. Whether you're adding schema to one page or dozens of posts, Rank Math keeps everything consistent and easy to manage as your site grows. That's why it's a solid choice for adding schema the right way, especially if you're building or optimizing a site without wanting to touch code. Use the link below to install Rank Math, and let's do this together. I'm gonna help walk through everything step by step. All right, so now let's actually add FAQ schema together step by step so you can see how simple this is inside of Rank Math. So step one, you wanna go to posts. So I'm starting from the WordPress dashboard. From the left-hand sidebar, I'm clicking on posts, and this is where all of your blog content lives. Every article you've published, drafts you're working on, and older posts that are already live. One of the best parts about adding FAQ schema is that you don't need to create new content. You can enhance posts that already exist and improve how they appear in search. So next, I'm going to select an existing post. So here it says how to monetize a blog and make money in 2021. So you can do this with any post on your site, whether it's brand new or something you published years ago. Older posts are actually great candidates for schema because you can add more search visibility without rewriting the entire article, and clicking the post title opens it to the editor. Step three, you want to look at the Rank Math panel. So once the post loads, look at the top right corner of the screen and you'll see the green Rank Math score icon. So this icon opens Rank Math's SEO panel, which is your control center for everything related to on-page SEO for this post. So I'm going to click on this icon right now. So on the screen, you're seeing the SEO preview, your focus keyword, and a full breakdown of basic SEO checks, content analysis, and readability. And this is all useful, but what we're focused on next is schema, because schema is what controls rich results like FAQs in Google search. Step four is to scroll to schema. So now I'm going to scroll in Rank Math and find schema. So this is where structured data lives. Structured data helps Google understand the format and purpose of your content, not just the words on the page. This is how your post becomes eligible for things like FAQ, dropdowns, and enhanced listings. So once I'm here, I'm going to click on Schema Generator. So this opens the Schema Generator, and at the top, you'll see schema in use, which is currently set to article. That's the default schema Rank Math applies to blog posts, and it's already active. And below that, you'll see the the schema catalog, which lists all available schema types you can add. This is one of the biggest reasons people use Rank Math. You don't have to write code, touch JSON, or install extra plugins. Everything is visual and built directly into the editor. So now I'm going to scroll through the schema options until I find FAQ. When you find it, you'll see a use next to it, and we are going to click it. Okay, so once you click use, you are taken to the schema builder. At the top, you'll notice the name field is automatically pulling in your SEO title, and that's exactly what you want, so there's nothing you want to change here. Below that, Rank Math generates a shortcode automatically. You don't need to touch this either. Rank Math handles all of the technical placement behind the scenes, so you don't have to manually insert anything into your content unless you want to. So now we're at the most important part, which is the questions section. This is where you add the actual FAQ content. So this is where you type a real question someone would actually search for and then provide a clear, helpful answer underneath it. What's great is you can add multiple questions here. You can mirror questions that already exist in your article, or you can add new ones specifically to help your post qualify for rich results. Google prefers FAQs that genuinely help users, so focus on clarity and usefulness, not just stuffing in keywords. Once your questions and answers are filled out, the final step is clicking save for this post, and that is it. So now your FAQ schema is attached to the post, properly structured and eligible for rich results in search. There's no plugin conflicts, no manual markup, and no guessing. Now, if instead of answering questions, your post is actually teaching someone how to do something step by step, this is where the how-to schema comes in. So FAQ schema is great for quick answers, but how-to schema is built specifically for instructional content. So you want to think tutorials, walkthroughs, setups, processes, or guides where someone is following steps to reach an outcome. So instead of clicking on FAQ, we are going to click on how to. So once I click use next to how to, Rank Math now opens the schema builder again. So this screen looks a little more detailed than the FAQ builder, but don't let that intimidate you. Everything here maps directly to what Google wants to understand about instructional content, and Rank Math is just giving us clean fields instead of raw code. So at the top, you'll see the name field. This is automatically pulling in your SEO title, which is exactly, again, what we want. Google uses this as the main label for the how-to result. So unless your title is wildly off, there's no reason to change it. And right below that is the description field. So this pulls from your meta description by default. This should be a short summary of what someone will learn or accomplish by following your steps. If your meta description already explains the outcome clearly, you can leave this as is. Next, you'll see the shortcode Rank Math generates. So you don't need to paste this anywhere or manually place it unless you want to. So Rank Math automatically attaches this schema to the post behind the scenes. And this is one of the biggest advantages of Rank Math. It handles implementation without breaking your layout or forcing visible elements onto the page. So for most users, this section is informational only. Now let's talk about total time. So this field tells Google how long the entire process takes from start to finish. It's written in a specific format, but Rank Math even gives you an example in the box. So if your tutorial takes about 15 minutes, you enter that here. If it's a longer setup, you can reflect that as well. This helps Google decide whether your how-to is eligible for enhanced search features and also sets realistic expectations for users before they click. Next is cost and currency. So these fields are optional, but it's very powerful when relevant. So let's say your tutorial involves purchasing something like tools, materials, or software. This is where you can indicate an estimated cost. For example, if a setup requires a paid plugin, a subscription, or physical supplies, adding this helps Google understand the real-world commitment involved. If your tutorial doesn't require spending money, you can leave these fields blank. Rank Math won't penalize you for that. So now the materials field is where you describe what someone needs before they begin. This could be software, accounts, hardware, access to tools, or prerequisites. For example, in a WordPress tutorial, you might mention WordPress access, an active plugin, or an admin login. You don't need to be overly verbose here. Clear, simple descriptions work best and align with what Google expects. As you scroll further, you'll see sections for supplies and tools. These sections let you group items instead of listing everything in one paragraph. Supplies might be things that get consumed or used during the process, while tools tools are things used to perform these steps. Not every tutorial needs both, and that's okay. If your tutorial doesn't naturally fit these categories, you can leave them empty without affecting the validity of the schema. Now we reach the most important section, steps. This is where you define each step in your tutorial in the order someone would follow them. Each step should represent a real action a user takes, not vague advice. So think of this as translating your existing tutorial structure into something Google can clearly understand. Each step can have a name and a description. The description is where you explain what happens during that step and what the user should do. These steps do not need to match your headings word for word, but they should reflect the actual flow of your content. The key here is accuracy. Google wants HowTo Schema to mirror real instructions and not generic summaries. Okay, so once you have everything filled out, you want to scroll to the bottom and click Save for this post. So that action attaches the how to structure data directly to the page. You don't need to paste code, adjust your theme, or install anything extra. Rank Math handles all of it automatically in the background. And that's how you add FAQ and HowTo Schema in Rank Math to give your content a better chance at standing out in search results. You've now seen how to enhance existing posts, not by rewriting them or adding complexity, but by structuring what you already have in a way search engines can clearly understand. This is one of those optimizations that looks small on the surface, but compounds over time as your site grows. Once schema becomes part of your workflow, you stop publishing content blindly and start publishing with intent. You're not just answering questions or teaching steps, you're signaling exactly how your content should be interpreted and displayed. If this video helped, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm Erin from My First Website. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.